Good morning, everybody. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me this morning. I'm at O'Hare Airport in Chicago, Illinois, getting ready to fly back to my desert. Masking up for safety because it's not terribly crowded, but a little bit crowded. And I need to talk a little bit softer than usual because, hey, there are people all around me. So, yeah, morning. I did not sleep well last night. It's the first night since I got here. I did not sleep well. In fact, this morning I had like this scary, weird dream that I came home from somewhere with my mother in the front seat with me and my grandson in the back seat. And when we got to my home, the door was open and the light was on. And it was at night. And I was very scared. I made them stay in the car and I walked up to the door and I made a loud noise. And the next thing I know, the lights go off. That was funny. And the lights came on as I said that. The lights went off and I ran back to the car. And then the lights came back on again. So I called 911. I drove away and I called 911 and they said, oh, we don't come out for things like that. But if you want me to stay on the phone with you while you go check. I said, what's to check? There's someone in my house. Anyway, that's how I woke up this morning. Not pleasant, but we had skirt steak last night. Skirt steak. I love skirt steak. And today I have a skirt steak sandwich with me to eat on the plane. People are going to be so jealous. And I'm going to be so happy. Oh, my goodness. So I heard this morning that Simone Biles joined the Olympics. The U.S. does not have much left. And nobody, I guess, well, somebody knows, but we haven't been told why she dropped out. I don't know. I'm going to keep this short this morning because A, I don't have any coffee. Well, I was running, like I had to get hooked up to the internet. And I wanted to do that before I got coffee. And by the time it worked, there was no time to get coffee. So I'm going to have coffee afterwards. So you have coffee for me right now, and I'll have it for you later. Okay, that's fair, right? Yeah. I tried something I hope is going to work. I'm not on a nonstop flight. I'm flying from here to Denver and then Denver to Palm Springs. But I checked my bag to get to Palm Springs. We'll see. I'm hoping it follows me. One never knows, does one? But I just could not lift that thing one more time. I'm 4'10". Do you know what it's like to lift a 30-pound suitcase above your head and get it in that little... I didn't want to do it again. I hope I get all my clothes back. We'll see. I can get another toothbrush and I can buy more clothes. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. So, what can I tell you today? Oh, today is Love is Kind Day. And kindness is contagious too. I have to be honest. I love this mask. It was given to me as a gift, but people stop me as I'm walking along to tell me they love my mask. Yeah. So, see, kindness is contagious. It's Bagpipe Appreciation Day. Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about bagpipes? I don't really get them. Indy and I went to a restaurant not long ago that was really good, and it was an Irish pub and grill, and we had great food, and he had some Guinness. And the entertainment was this guy playing bagpipe backed up by a rock band. Yeah, it literally was rock bagpipes. That was fun, I've got to admit. They kind of went dancing around through the restaurant, playing the bagpipes and everything. It was all good. It was all good. I'm turning up the volume, so you might need to turn yours down. I don't know. But I don't know how easy it is for you to hear me through this. I do have the chat box open. Good morning, Jenny. So if you're here and you can hear me okay, you might want to mention it to me. Or if there's a problem, you might want to mention that. It's Take Your Pants for a Walk Day. How cute is that? It's also Take Your Plant for a Walk Day. So you'd have to have your plantain pants on or something like that. It's National Scotch Day. Yeah, I got to tell you, when my dad was a Scotch drinker. So when I was in college, oh, good, you're here fine. I'm glad. Thank you, Ginny. When I was in college, I wanted to emulate my dad. So I used to keep a bottle of Scotch in my dorm room, and I would just drink straight Scotch. But I have to be honest with you, since I graduated from college, I haven't had a single hard drink. I just don't like the alcohol anymore. Hey, I visited some old friends yesterday, some friends from elementary school, and I noticed that one of them, that would be my friend Jill, she was my best bud in third grade. She signed up to join What Do I Say, What Do I Do? How cool is that? So you're all going to get to meet my friend Jill. And it was one of those strange, wonderful experiences where not only did we have a great time, but we were playing names. You know, we were just dropping names. And one of the girls that was there for this lunch, her last name was Shulman. And I said, do you know Billy Shulman, who I'm pretty sure is a member of What Do I Say, What Do I Do? And the other side of the table, I hear, you know Bill Shulman? And it was one of those things, you know, it's like Jewish geography is what we call it, because belongs to her synagogue or something. Anyway, that was really fun, getting to see people I haven't seen in a million years and meeting some new people and finding out that we're connected in more ways than we thought possible. And getting to hang with my BFF from elementary school, Marita. It was really good to see her. And all my cousins, you got to meet Julie. I should have just taken you to meet my aunt and everyone else. It was glorious. My aunt wanted me to she moved from her condo into a home. And I was helping pack up some of her stuff. And I brought her over to her condo with me so she could keep me company while I did some packing. And she kept saying, whatever you want, take it. There must be something here you want. Take it. Take everything. Take anything. Well, it's not like I was going to take a lot of stuff to bring it back to California anyway. There was one thing I wanted from her house, and she did had it all wrapped up and waiting for me, but I couldn't get it in my bag, so I'm going to have it sent to me anyway. It's a beautiful old oak frame. I'm going to say about this long. And in this beautiful old oak frame, there are 3 photographs taken, I'm going to guess, 80 years ago, maybe more. It's my father, my aunt, and my uncle when they were children. It's I love those photos. So that'll be adorning some wall in my house now. I just don't know which one. We'll see. And then when I was there packing up by myself, I was packing some stuff. And she said, take anything you want. And she has beautiful things, beautiful art pieces and stuff. I was doing the kitchen, and I came across these 3 tin battered up measuring cups. And I took them. Well, because nobody else in the world would want them. And every time I looked at them, just holding them in my hands, I could see my aunt, who was a phenomenal baker, holding them and using them. And so I'm taking them home. I told her I was going to string them together and make a necklace out of them. And then at dinner, because we had a family dinner to say goodbye to everybody. So everybody was over for dinner for the skirt steak that I told you about. Oh my God, so good. And my cousin, for some reason, had been holding a ring of my aunt's, gave it back to her, and she took it off her finger and said, this is something you should have. And she gave me this sapphire and diamond ring. Isn't it beautiful? Can you see it? It's awesome. Anyway, so now I have something valuable of my aunt's. She wanted me to have something valuable and 2 things that are just precious to my heart. I think that's awesome. I think that's really awesome. That's Woody Woodpecker. I made that same mistake last time I wanted to talk about Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? In 1940, on this day, the Bugs Bunny as we know him was first introduced. So happy birthday to Bugs. And speaking of Olympics, and sorry about Simone, but happy birthday to Peggy Fleming. She was like that gorgeous, delicate figure skater and ended up being like a sportscaster for the Olympics. Pretty cool, huh? This is also the anniversary of the day that Bob Hope died. What a contributor to the U.S. forces, huh? Good guy. I remember I was fortunate enough to go to some kind of charity event where he was part of the entertainment, and because of my great height, there were tables, but there were also people standing around the stage, and I got pushed right up to the front of the stage because I'm so little, and I just like stood there enjoying this man who really was a total icon. Oh my goodness. Ginny says her husband actually saw Bob Hope in Vietnam. That was like what he was so well known for, was entertaining the troops and being such a trooper, literally. In 1974, Leonard Skinner, I'm not like a huge fan, but Leonard Skinner in 1974 recorded Sweet Home Alabama. I love that song. I love that song. Sweet Home Alabama. Anyway, I also love the movie with Reese Witherspoon. Great movie. Well, I don't know if it's a great movie, but it's a really fun to listen to movie. And happy birthday to Norman Lear, who brought us some of the best sarcastic, edgy comedy that ever existed on TV for sure. Okay, look, I know it's short today, but I kind of want to get over to my gate and get a cup of coffee. So let's talk about the word art of today. And by the way, it's like 8:15. My plane boards in about 40 minutes. Then I go to Denver. I have an hour layover. And then I fly home and I see my Indy. I can't wait, Indy. My friend Sherry's picking me up. Sherry's a Chicago girl. Just like a month ago, I was looking at her pictures from Chicago. And now you guys are going to see mine. Oh, yeah, that's right. I hardly took any. Don't be mad. I'm just not good at that. And of course, one of the highlights was meeting Steven. I don't know if he's here today or not, but meeting Steven, getting my new mug. He brought me tomatoes from his garden. You met Julie. You met my niece. Because it was like so cool that she had all this stuff that was like so healthy. And I'm learning all about that. So the word art today is everyone. Everyone. Isn't that funny? I took off my mask and the lights came back up. Everyone appreciates being appreciated. Oh, darkened it up again. Oh yeah, it doesn't like my mask, does it? Anyway. Sorry, I want to play with it now. Okay, I'll leave it off for a minute. There's nobody around me. So everybody appreciates being appreciated. The thing that's so cool about appreciating other people, it's kind of like thanking them, kind of like gratitude. It's as cool for you as it is for the person you're appreciating. You know that, right? It's not just a gift you give them. It's also a gift you give yourself. Everybody likes a kind word, a thank you. Wow, you really did that well. Oh, that was great what you did. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, yeah, thanks for doing that. That was like kind, so kind. Let people know what they do. Today's, for me, a great day to make people magnificent because I'm going to come in contact with a lot of strangers that I don't actually want to be in contact with, if you know what I mean. Thank you, Jenny. You are appreciated too. And all of you who are here with me, you make my mornings so special. Thank you so much. You can't see me, but I'm dressed in my most comfortable traveling clothes. Sans makeup. Oh, but that's right. I don't ever really wear much makeup. I appreciate you. I'm going to go get some coffee. But I still want you to start your day with a sip. I did have a sip at home before we came to the airport. A sip, And I'm big on giving you smiles. Okay, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, different place. I'll see you back from home. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here.